Over the past 2 years, I have worked with multiple service and info businesses and generated millions of dollars collectively for my clients with this particular AI automated system. So let me be real with you. If you are running any SaaS, info or service business, or even if you are a coach or consultant, just keep watching this video. I'm going to break down exact system that I have used to scale my clients over $50,000 a month. So here's the thing, you don't need to chase virality for this, you don't need big following for this, and even you don't need to burn money on ads. So let's get straight to the point. I'm not going to do any bullshit in this video. I'm just be showing you the exact system that I use for my clients and the result that I have bring for my clients. So let's just move forward. So let me just tell you who am I and why you should listen to me. Right. So I have worked with top coaches, consultant, agency owner, and even D2C brands over the past 2 years and help them to generate insane results with this particular system that I am about to tell you. So I found two agencies called Scale Up Masters and Creators Web. So in Scale Up Master, we work with local business owner mainly based in US like roofers and mainly masonry business owners. And with Creators Web, we mainly work with info and service businesses and help them to scale with this exact system. And the third logo that you can see over here is ScaleX. So it's basically a marketing agency based in Dubai, and I'm working as a marketing head in this agency. So let me just show you some of the results that we have derived for our clients. So you can see over here, we have generated organic views for our clients. And here are some of the screenshot of the meta ads that we have run for our clients. And let me tell you, we have collectively spent millions of dollars for our clients and generated these kinds of ROAS for our clients consistently. So you can see over here, for this particular clients, we are generating 4x ROAS consistently. And we are working with this particular clients over 1.5 years, and we are consistently hitting with this type of ROAS. So you can see, and these are some more results we have generated, these kinds of leads you can see. You can even pause the video and take a look. So let's talk about the problem part first. Why 90% of service or info businesses struggle with client acquisition? So the first major problem is with the content hamster wheel. So they're just posting 3 times daily and hoping for that one content viral piece, and they don't have any content strategy. They are just chasing the trends and posting some random content piece. And second, they are wasting 20 plus hour weekly on just content creation, and 90% of their content just get less than hundreds or 500 views, and they are just competing with that entertainment for attention, and they have zero predictability in results because they are not strategizing their content. They are not building authority. They don't know how to position themselves on social media. They just posting random content on social media and hoping for that one viral content piece so that they started getting some attention or leads for their business. And trust me, that's not gonna happen. Okay, let's talk about the second major problem, which is wrong type of audience. So even let's say if you start chasing some trends and you started getting some attention, or you get some followers, but those are just followers, not your buyers, because viral content only attracts browsers or a people who are actually looking for entertainments, not to buy your service or product. So that's why you always struggle with unqualified prospect and and that's why you always struggle with unqualified prospects who just waste your times on sales call or just wasting your times in your DMs, right? The price shoppers who can't even afford your service, the tire kickers who never make decisions. So with your viral content, let's say you get some lead volume, but the conversion rate always be low because the audience that you're attracting with your content are low quality. That's why they always struggle with the low conversion rate. And if you talk about the third major issue, which is algorithm dependency. So if you are chasing just trends, you will always be dependent on the algorithm. You don't have any predictable system to drive traffic and build credibility and turn those cold audience into warm and actually turn them into buyers. So they will always be algorithm dependent and success tied to platform algorithm changes. So one algorithm updates actually kill their lead flow and building on rented land versus owned land. So if you are just an algorithm dependent, you will always be chasing for trends. You are not owning an audience. You are just increasing followers. This is not how you should treat your social media, especially when you're a founder. Right. Consistently adapting new platform rules, no control over distribution. So when you don't have a control over distribution, you are just relying on social media algorithm. You will always be struggling with the traffic and the right audience attraction. Let's talk about the fourth major issue, which is no systematic approach. So you are posting just random without any strategy. So as a founder, every content piece should always be strategized and should always be with a purpose, right? So you should be defining your top of the funnel, middle of the funnel, and bottom of the funnel. So that's how you actually attract the broad audience audience and turn them into warm and eventually turn them into buyers, right? So they just post random content without any strategy. They don't have any lead qualification process and they only relying on manual follow up that they forgotten no appointment system and hoping and praying instead of systematic building. See, if you are a founder, you cannot do this. See, if you're a founder, you cannot sit always and hope and pray for that things will gonna work out until you started taking steps and building the system for your business, right? So while you are spending 20 plus hours on creating content that may or may not work, your competitors are actually building system approaches that actually generating them predictable results and they are closing deals while you are just busy in editing your videos. So if you are relating with this, just keep stick with this video. I'm just gonna show you the exact system and how you can actually get out of this loophole and actually build a predictable system that can generate money on demand for you. Right. Okay, so here is the system breakdown. What we call is client magnetic architecture. So with this system, you don't need to chase for client, the client will chase you, right? So here's the four phases. So let me just break it down step by step for you. So the first phase is foundation and strategy. And here's the thing. So this is not about finding a niche. This is about deep business optimization, right? So first we conduct a comprehensive business analysis that define your ICP, not just demographics, but psychographics, the pain points, and the buying behavior of your ICP and the decision making process. Then we do a market research and the competitor analysis. Also, we will be revising your current offer and positioning refinement because you can't use generic offer these days. You need to craft a irresistible offer based on your target ICP, right? So you need to create a unique value proposition or why people buy your service or product instead of your competitor. You need to give that why to audience, right? So outcome is clear when you have a clear market positioning and irresistible offer, you are 40% sorted. So you will be positioning as an expert of your industry. Now let's move to second phase, which is profile optimization and authority building. So in this phase, we will be doing a complete profile transformation, a strategic profile optimization, not just basic bio or profile changes. See, bio and profile matters a lot, but when I say a profile transformation or profile optimization, I don't mean just changing a bio or your profile, right? We need to change your complete content strategy, your story sequence development and implementation, your case study creation and profile compilation. This is where we will be turning that cold audience into warm, right? And the outcome that you will be getting is the profile that position you as the obvious expert. So once a cold audience will land into your profile, it will turn into warm. And that's how we actually nurture them with our content strategy, right? So you will be having a clear positioning, a solid value and a proof of concept and a story sequences. Like this is also very important. You should have a value in your profile and a proof of concept because proofs beats guarantee always. So instead of making promises, we build the credibility through our systematic proof of presentation, right? So here's where we build systematic conversion infrastructure, right? So we use organic and traffic strategy. We design custom funnel architecture specific to your business model. We use proven organic content structure by industry, meta ads with tested creative frameworks, cold audience targeting and warm-up sequences, profile funnel optimization for conversion, and pre-selling prospect before they even book call. Right. So outcome will be you will be getting pre-sold prospect booking qualified appointment. So the people that will be booking call with you, they are just coming to buy from you. So you don't have to waste your hours in convincing them, they are just coming to buy from you. So you can just directly hop on a call and collect the cash. And here are the two types of funnel that we are currently using for some of our clients, which is profile funnel and the VSL funnel. So we also implement AI powered automation sequences so that we can nurture the leads without your involvement. Right. And this is not any generic automation. This is a custom built systematic client infrastructure. Right. So now let's move to phase four, which is automation and funnel setup. So here's what I called is attention to conversion. Now you have a clear target market, irresistible offer, and a optimized profile. Now what you need is a attention to conversion mechanism. So here what we do is we set up a custom funnel architecture design, AI power automation sequences, and a lead tracking and nurturing system. Because once you get a lead in your system, you need a solid automation to actually nurture those leads and connect with it. And CRM integration and workflow optimization, conversion optimization at every touch point so that you don't miss out on any lead. Right. The outcome will be you will be having an automated system that nurture and converts leads without your involvement. So with this system, what all you need is one setter in your team and a one closer. And that's how you can actually scale your business without even having a big team and burning money. Right. Now, this is not the end. Let me just move further. Right. So Let's talk about the leverage. If you are a founder, you always love this word. So let me show you the specific leverage point that this system create for your business. So the first point is the time freedom. So no more daily content pressure. So the system will be running 24 by 7 on automatically for you so that you can only be focused on high value activity only. And that's the thing in the business that actually give you the growth, right? And the predictable time and money investment. So once you have a system in place and you can track the KPIs and all the matrices, then you will be more clear about where you should invest more, then you will be more clear about the money investment, right? And you will be getting freedom to work on business, not in business. So let's talk about the second point, which is predictable revenue. Now, with this particular system, you can forecast your monthly revenue with 90% accuracy, right? So as I told you, this is a predictable system where you can actually track all the KPIs that exactly what we do for our clients. You can see here's the sheet that we use for our clients to track all the KPIs and optimize for the growth. The second is plan business investment confidently. So now you don't need to take more decisions on assumption. Now you will be having a clear data and a clear KPIs. So now you can take wise decisions for your business. You can set and achieve revenue goals systematically. So you can simply scale with systematically without hoping. Okay, so let's just talk about the third point, which is qualified prospect only. So you will be filtering out all the unqualified leads and only talking with hot prospect. So you will be talking with only those prospects who can actually afford your service and who are actually pre-sold and just want to buy your product or service. And that's why you will be getting a higher closure rate on sales call, because the 80% of the closure work will be done before the sales call, right? Now the fourth point is less time wasted on bad fit prospect. As I told you that you will be only talking with hot prospect. Now the fifth point is quality over quantity approach. Now your calendar will not be flooded with quantity, you will be only getting quality appointments. All right, so let's move to another point, which is scalable system. So scalable system means you will be having an automated appointment booking system and a system that pre-sales, a system that handle objection automatically, and you can scale without a big team. So you don't need to set up your big team. Most of the teamwork will be done on completely automation. Now the last point is growth without proportional effort increase. So you don't need to put more effort. You just need a proper system and you can scale with a small team. Now let's talk about the fifth and last point, which is owned asset. And here's the crazy part. Now you will be having an email list of qualified prospect or an email list of the qualified leads who are actually willing to invest in your product or service. Now instead of having a numbers on your social media profile, you actually owning an audience that trust you and want to invest in your product or service, right? So you will not be algorithm dependent. You will be creating a content library that compounds. A system handles objection automatically. You develop a referral system network and algorithm independent growth. So you will not be a dependent on algorithm anymore. With this system, you can actually own your audience. So here's the thing with leverage. I hope you got my point. And let me just show you the KPI tracker. So these kind of sheet we have a pre-built for our client that we use to track all the matrices it required in the business so that we will be taking only data driven and wise decisions. So this is the exact breakdown of the system that we are using for our clients, and they are actually generating the clients for their businesses on demand. So if you actually want to scale your business with this system, then how you can actually apply for this? Just simply come to my Instagram profile and you can actually DM me scale, and we will be having a short conversation and we see if we are a good fit, then we will connect. Then we will connect over short discovery call and we will get you on board. Also, you can book directly discovery call with me by clicking the link in the description. But make sure to book call only if you are serious and willing to invest for this system. Otherwise, we will cancel your call. Or if you don't have money to invest, you can simply follow me on Instagram or subscribe this YouTube channel. I'll be dropping valuable content very, very soon. Also, till then, you can see my clients succeeding with this particular system. So that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.